Hey, K-drama fans, this is our 5-minute review of Startup episodes 3 and 4. And if you're loving it as much as we still are, jump in and join us.
Welcome. If you are new to our channel, you have found the K-Drama Clubhouse that welcomes all of your thoughts as we share ours, because we have so many. Startup is still so good.
So good, Marisa. I mean, I think I texted this to you, and I also sent it off into the Twitterverse. I keep waiting for the show to just careen like violently into Tropeville with all of the things that they have set up, right? But
Yes.
it's not. It's hilarious, and I'm loving like every minute of it.
I love that. I mean, it's almost lie after lie.
Yeah.
But then big reveal at the end of episode 4. And she's like, yeah, I'm fine with it. I understand what it's like to, lie in order to impress somebody. I'm like,
right?
She's the best. She
is. And what I'm loving about it is that even though we keep in K-drama fashion, we expect it to blow up in our faces and it's going to be horrible. But yeah, she was just like you said, I get it. So when the letter reveal happens, I think she's just going to be appreciative to Kim Sun-ho, character. But I think she's already going to fall in love with Nam Do-sun. So I think we're okay.
Right. That scene between So Dal-mi and Nam Do-sun on the bus holding hands was I love him so much. He's just this crazy mix of what? Smarty pants IT guy, no social skills, not a businessman, super smart coder, 6 foot tall model.
Right. And I think that's what makes the comedy so freaking hilarious, because you've basically got, and you remember when we saw him in Weightlifting Fairy, he was like the cool, jock guy who had the quips and the thing. And this one, he's terrible at it. He is terrible at it. And I think that is hilarious. And I love this scene when he was all dolled up and he asked her why she liked him, and everything was about the letters and wasn't about him, and he was just so bummed out, and all he had was the hand. All he had was the hand holding. It was just so odd.
But she says your hand, and he's like, "Oh, that's mine.
That's mine. It's the one thing that's mine." And it's adorable. They are adorable together.
They are.
Yes, and so I'm loving it
because she is so sharp, which we saw in the bookstore. She's really fast. And it's like they belong together. That whole which CEO do we choose? Ooh.
Yes. Yes. And I think that's why it's not so much. I like the fact that both of them are scrappy, are like scrappy startup people, where Kim Sun-ho and the sister are both like, they're more that already successful vibe of like, I am the CEO, or where I feel like that's where you find your people, right?
Yes, exactly.
So Kim Sun-ho,
they're not hungry.
No,
they just want to maintain what they've already got, but they're not
Exactly. And so that's what I'm loving about this show. And the comedy is off the charts. Like, I feel like we're already at 5 minutes, but we just have to shout out how freaking hilarious.
Nope, we've got 2 minutes left.
We do. Okay, great. Oh my God. My favorite comedy beat, and there were so many good ones, but the knitting club and the reenactments for the knitting club.
I know where
was howling, Marisa. Howling.
It was hilarious. He was speaking through him. It was it was so funny. And then it was a knitting club.
And I love that he came to the knitting club to actually knit. And that is my favorite thing about him. I don't know why, but the fact that he already is a knitter and he just has no social skills, like, he is perfect. Like, I love him so much.
But he's still a knitter. Like, he knits on the train. And then when they cut to him arguing with his parents, Kim Won-hae, in the newspaper, there's like a bowl of yarn, a basket of yarn.
I love it so much. And then you get Kim Sun-ho, and he's a comedic genius. Like, he is a comedic genius actor. Like, he's already a really good actor. You can tell he's very well trained. Yeah. But his comedy chops are fucking awesome. And I just, this show is so amazing.
That bromance between Kim Sun-ho and Nam Joo-hyuk's characters, hilarious.
Hilarious. The whole dessert fork bit it's just so much. There's so much goodness in this show, obviously, because each episode is 120, is basically an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of goodness, but I'm enjoying every minute of it, Marisa.
I know. Yeah, you're right. There's so many, as always, there's so many tropes in it, but it's just this combination of the writer and the director and the actors. It's just, and Seoul, which looks like this island, this sandbox island in the middle of Seoul.
Does this actually exist, people? Because if it does, we need to know. We need to add it to our list. We have a very long list, but is it?
Yeah, it's an
it?
island.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually kind of a cultural space. But then, there's like 5 locations for Sandbox. One is like a not completed theme park that's being built.
Gotcha.
But yeah, we obviously have so many more thoughts.
Obviously.
So
obviously.
An hour and 20 minutes
so
is fast,
fun.
and so is 5 minutes.
Exactly. It's like, wait, what happened? Okay, exactly. So you guys, if you want to join us, we're the KThree. I'm Jen.
I'm Marisa, and you are part of this K-drama Clubhouse or Sandbox. Come in and play with us. So be sure to like and subscribe and hit the bell, because it really does help our channel reach other K-drama fans out there. And we have so many thoughts. We know you do too. So please comment below.
And if you want to see our entire K-drama list of shows that we're watching and talking about, go ahead and check out this link right here. And it's got all of our weekly watch list. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.